The joy in Chilkat weaving comes from the organized chaos of it all. That there's so many moving braids changing in between all of the colors, and you're keeping track of a pattern that's happening in the main space, and then you have to have all the little braids, but then make sure that they tuck up out of the way and they don't crisscross with each other. And it's as if the universe is saying, oh, come organize this for me. And we do. Wooshkhindeinda.aat yuchattuasak, yet nachatsati, dakdain tan ayachat. My English name is Lily Hope. My Tlingit name is Wooshkhindeinda.aat. I am Raven Duckdain Tan, originating out of the snail house in Juneau, Alaska, following my mother's people. I live and work in Juneau, Alaska with my 5 children. I have a studio space that is open to the public. I share it with my studio manager, my students, I do workshops, and I weave here every day. We're in agreement that Chilkat weaving originates in the Tsimshian culture, and through trade through Haida and Tlingit peoples here in Alaska, we brought one Tsimshian weaving north to Haines, and it slept for a little while before we kind of found it again, woke it back up, started unraveling it, and weaving Chilkat ceremonial robes. There are now many Indigenous peoples in the Northwest Coast who are practicing this art form every day, and so many students that we're hopeful for the future. Chilkat designs are often painted by our uncles, brothers, fathers on cedar planks, always with just black primary form line, and then each weaver will fill in the color as she sees necessary. Now, our modern day weavers are pivoting away from the wooden board and digitizing patterns and printing them on transparencies, huge transparencies, so you can see the entire design and then fill in the lines as needed. We talk about our Chilkat ceremonial blankets as the veil between worlds, our physical realm and the spirit realm. This robe design between worlds is a hybrid or merging, collaging of 2 different beings. The bones of a diving whale pattern, which is one of the most woven patterns throughout the Northwest Coast. If you live long enough as a weaver, you're gonna weave a diving whale. And then collaged through the back of this design is like a spirit being with hands and face almost pressed against the veil. There is not another robe in the world like it, as far as we know, with the black primary form line of the diving whale pattern and this being peering through. The hemlock bark brown and copper ammonia teal, like seafoam green, and then down here there'll be a very pale yellow using wolf moss, the wolf moss yellow. And then the black and bright yellow are acid dyes. So we have the present day weavers with acid dyed black and yellow, and the ancestor and lineage of previous weavers using hand-dyed materials. And these beings exist in one plane. Bill Reed wrote about Haida carvers that would defy the laws of physics and have 2 beings occupy the same space. That was from his book, Solitary Raven. This robe is the same in that we have this diving whale pattern, but instead of the traditional elements and perfect circles and ovoids, we have this spirit being pressing her face against the glass. Maybe she's a spirit, maybe she's a teacher from the other side, an ancestor, but she is there between worlds in the veil. If you want to learn more about Chilkat weaving, please go to my website at lilyhope.com or find me on Patreon, patreon.com/lilyhopeweaver. I host a weavers gathering every single Sunday, and I'd love to spend time with you.